What's up, you crazy motherfuckers? Let's talk some fist fights. UFC 305 goes down this Saturday, and here's my rapid fire locks. We're going to start with Mateusz Gamrot over Dan Hooker. I'm rooting for Dan Hooker too. I know Dan Hooker's on home turf, city kickboxing, going to be out there representing on Saturday. But Mateusz Gamrot's going to hit these takedowns, man. He doesn't stop wrestling. He doesn't stop wrestling so much that he over wrestles. So we got to think he finds his way to grind out a decision that the fans aren't going to love in Australia. Mateusz Gamrot potentially with a late choke, but let's call it decision. Give me Prates, Carlos Prates, getting a body shot KO over Leech. I got a lot of respect for Leech. It sounds like more than most of you folks, but he's been out for a long time. He's coming off of the back injury. He's not a grappler, and you probably could use some grappling against Prates, who is a very vicious striker and a very technical one. A guy who could really place a body shot nice. I just keep seeing it happening. A knee or a kick to the body, and he'll get this thing over with via knockout. Give me Carlos Prates KO. Jack Jenkins over Herbert Burns. Why? Because it's Herbert Burns. Do I need to say more? Tom Nolan over Alex Reyes. Why? Because it's Alex Reyes. Do I need to say more? He has one fight in the last 7 years. It was getting knocked out by Charlie Campbell. And for the fifth and final most confident pick, we got to go with Song over Ricky Glenn. I believe Kenan Song down a weight class over Ricky Glenn, who's a little stiffer with the striking. He's smooth with it. He's going to be able to deliver some nice shots. Now, remember, folks, these are not my bets. I drop my bets on Telegram every single Friday, and I leak some out throughout the week. You guys could go to the absolutely free Telegram to get a couple picks. Just so you know, last week I dropped Denise in the Telegram, dog money, and I hope some of you had a lovely weekend with that dog money you got. I'm going to try to do that again this week. So some free bets in the free channel. I give out my picks. If you feel like tailing me, I got that out on Telegram as well for my folks. And we ate last week, 4-1 last week. Sergey Spivak was the lock of the week over Marcin Tybura. Sergey Spivak hit a beautiful armbar. He got it. He swiveled his hips around, and he told us afterwards he was injured. So even an injured Sergey Spivak is just that much better now. His striking for sure was going to be impressive against a Marcin Tybura. Marcin Tybura takes it to the ground as quick as he can, and Sergey Spivak, even there, is too dangerous now. They're just nothing like they were when they fought the first time. Sergey Spivak is much better. I saw some smart people give out Marcin Tybura. I'm glad you're here, and we got Sergey Spivak on that one. And I saw on the UFC broadcast, they gave out over 3.5, which was a crazy pick for that fight. I'm glad we ate. The parlay, my first 3-leg parlay I've given out definitely on the premium channel ever, right? Youssef Zalal, Chris Gutierrez, and Carol Rosa. Chris Gutierrez made us sweat a little bit, but he got it done. Carol Rosa was over 2.5. That fight was bound to go distance. And then Youssef Zalal, that one was obvious, right? That sweetened up the odds a little bit to go 3-leg parlay. It hit. And then the premium play of Chepe, Mariscal, and Damon Jackson over 2.5. Damon Jackson could take a beating. I assumed the grappling would be competitive. I thought Damon Jackson might be able to get the back a little better than that. Chepe was big, man. He came in there heavy, and it showed. My man Chepe is hard to grapple with when he's 20 pounds heavier than you. Went over 2.5. We ate. Yana Santos over Chelsea Chandler. We ate. The one miss was Damon Jackson money line plus money, though. On the 2 plus money plays, one in the free channel, one in the premium, the one and one hit. So 2 dog picks, 1 hit. Denise ended up getting the dub over Carl Williams. Again, a lot of cappers giving out Carl Williams. They are disrespecting the striking prowess of Denise and the fact that he's a lot bigger. I mean, did I put my finger on it or not? I'm watching tape. I see a lot of people have very entertaining shows. You guys already know who I'm talking about. And they don't do their fucking homework. And you could tell when they give some of these assessments. So I did my homework on Deniz. I was watching his kickboxing fights. I'm watching him in MMA. I'm watching Carl Williams, who's easily hit and a little tentative and doesn't shoot a lot. Like Mateusz Gamrot shoots every 15 seconds. That's not Carl Williams, man. Carl Williams engages in striking, likes to get hit. Not really, but you know what I mean. And Deniz was just too much of a threat, too much bigger, too good with the striking. I think Deniz is going to watch that fight back and be like, you know what? I'm going to let this uppercut go. I'm going to let this hook go. I'm going to put these guys out, because I think he could have got Carl Williams out of there in the first or second round. Carol Rosa via points is something I also ended up touching. I tried to give it out, but I messed up the video or something, so it didn't end up going in the free chat. But promise you, I had a Carol Rosa via points video out. That was minus 150. It was worth touching. I did. But at least you guys got the plus 145 on Deniz. Folks, that moves us to 14-1 on fight nights. Not too shabby. I'll be dropping my bets again on Telegram, so go check it out. Link in the description. Link always in my channel description. I hope to see you over there. If you want to jump in the premium channel to get my 5 most confident bets, and that's when I care about odds, okay? I know somebody's going to be in the comments of this video. Mike gave out a minus 1,000 favorite. Brother, did you read the name of the show? It's called The Most Confident Picks. If you want my bets, I give those out as well. Okay? Different. Bets, I care about odds. Picks, I don't. We got it. I know my folks got it. Couple haters. But I can't hear the haters. That's okay. EMG Drug God has got my picture, and it's me holding a Glock 34. Awesome. Wise, let me give that a heart. You cannot be the grammar police and not be punctual. Come on. Grammar police can be late. I'm punctual with the grammar. But, got to let the folks trickle in. Now we got 70 people in here live, They got to get ready. Wise. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Sean Shelby says, hey, GOAT, what do you think of Kaio versus Cannonier? Damn, I'm going to have to look into that one, man. Look, I picked against Jared Cannonier last time. It worked out for me. I don't know, man. That's a good one. Jared's getting old, dude. Jared Cannonier is starting to get past his prime, so we'll have to check on it. I'll see. Telegram link, Prince, it's in my channel description. As soon as I post this video, I will also put it on this video for you. It'll be right below. Okay, click it, and I'll make sure I post the timestamps and everything for you folks. All right, let's dig into this food a little bit. Okay, and by the way, if you guys want to join the premium channel, easiest way is just DM me on Instagram at Mike Finch Show. Go to the show page at Mike Finch Show. DM me. Me and my guy T run it. He's there all night. He gets people, into the premium channel like 3 a.m. Shout out to T for helping me out. All right. Let's talk fistfights. So the first one I gave you guys is Gamrot submitting Dan Hooker via rear naked strangle in the 3rd round. Look, it could go to a decision. Gamrot's striking is not dangerous. It's not that fun. My guy AJ DeVito's like, if everybody was fighting like he does, then we wouldn't be watching the UFC. We'd be watching boxing, right? But we need to keep it exciting. You can't hype up fights when you fight like Mateusz Gamrot, but I enjoy it. I mean, he's got some nice grappling. He's got some quality wins. He's got a win over Arman Tsarukyan. Whether you like the decision or not, Mateusz Gamrot beat Arman fucking Tsarukyan. Whether you like it or not, I know it was via injury. He beat Fiziev, Rafael Fiziev. Okay, those are quality wins. And then dig into the real wins. Right? And he's got a lot. He's fought the who's who. And so is Dan Hooker. But Dan Hooker's fucking 23-12 in his career. And Mateusz Gamrot's 24-2. Slight difference, right? His last 3 were Jalen Turner, Rafael Fiziev, Rafael Dos Anjos. Come on, guys. He's out wrestling these guys. Dan Hooker should be cake. Dan Hooker's dangerous on the feet. I'm not disrespecting it, man. Dan Hooker's definitely got game. Beat Claudio Puelles and Jalen Turner, but we got to think this is too much of a step up for him. And on home turf, so something to consider. I know the bookies see it too. Plus 210 underdog is Dan Hooker. I personally wouldn't fall for it. Although I am picking some of the Aussies. You guys saw me go wild earlier, right? I picked some of these Aussies in some tough fights, and I do believe that they'll come through with some performances, man. You know, I could imagine Jarzinho Rozenstruik beating up Tuivasa, bam, kicking him, boom, boom, hitting him with that crazy like hook jab thing he throws, beating him up, hurting him. Ty wobbles, he gets a little overzealous, boom, left hook, right hand, Ty puts him out. Left hook, right hand, Ty puts him out. You could see wild shit happening because they're in Australia. It's going to be a wild crowd. Hopefully, we're going to get some good fireworks. I hope so. I think that's going to be the energy. The only one that goes against that, I guess, is Gamrot, this Gamrot pick. So on the flip side, Gamrot will snooze fest hooker. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully it's fun. All right, Carlos Prates knocking out Leech. I like Leech. I like Li Jingliang. I like him. He's the man. Leech is the fucking man. He's had some great performances, man. We've seen Leech look strong in the UFC. We've seen Leech's striking, be on fire. But he also lost to like D-Rod, right? He's also, been out for a year and a half or whatever with a slip disc. What is it? Some severe back injury. Luckily, my back is good. Holy shit. A disc? A spinal. Mike, you seem to have an injury there. What was it? So I broke my back. You broke your back. What part of it? Spinal. Was it a vertebrae? Spinal. He hurt his back, man. It's a really bad injury. I don't know if you folks are familiar with that injury, but certain ones are just tougher to come back from. Everything comes from the back, man. All of your power, any movement, you need your back. It's not like a broken thumb. This is a serious injury. So, and then just matching them up, skill for skill. Prates is unproven still. He's got the one win over Charlie Radke, who's my boy, who will come back, motherfuckers. He's coming back. But Carlos Prates, knockout over Leech. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll see if we money line it or what we're going to do with it. Parlay it. I don't know. We'll look at it. But yeah, I'm thinking Prates can pitch a shutout here against Leech. Smooth with it, man. Offensively and defensively, my man Prates is dynamic on the feet. Beautiful Muay Thai. Truly, truly special Muay Thai. All right. Jack Jenkins over Herbert Burns. Jack Jenkins should beat up Herbert Burns. He could outstrike him. He's coming off of an injury too, but luckily it wasn't his back. Herbert Burns has better jiu-jitsu, but it's just 1 out of 3 aspects. Jack Jenkins should be able to keep him off of him, should be able to strike with him. We've seen Gilbert Burns. Sorry, not Gilbert. Gilbert would be a lot tougher. Herbert Burns, have trouble when he gasses and mentally break and whatnot. I think Jack Jenkins will really, have a firework performance here against Herbert Burns. We don't even need to look at the odds. We know what it is. And much worse than that will be this Tom Nolan pick. So Tom Nolan over Rusty Alex Reyes. Alex Reyes wasn't great to begin with. And then he, very, very serious health scare. I mean, glad he's okay. Glad he's back. I don't know. Am I glad he's back? Maybe you should do something else because fighting Tom Nolan's probably not it. Tom Nolan should beat him up here, get him out of there early. I was talking to AJ on Moneyline before this, and he was saying that he's going to maybe look at betting on Tom Nolan inside distance or under 1.5 or any of those to sweeten up the odds a little bit. I don't know. I'll look at it for sure. I'll look into it. As Eddie Bravo says, I'll look into it. Okay. But that one's wide. We got to think Tom Nolan's an absolute lock. I feel like the odds are maybe a little bizarre. And then Kenan Song over Ricky Glenn. Ricky Glenn's stiff. And I see some people saying Ricky Glenn's too old. They're like the same age. Ricky Glenn's got too many miles. They have like the same amount of fights, right? It's that Kenan Song is a better striker. Kenan Song is smooth. Kenan Song is, what's a smooth dance? It's more of a waltz, right? Ricky Glenn's kind of like 1980s disco robot. I don't know. He's just stiff. Move like water, my friend. I feel like, Song will be able to dot him up on the feet and pitch a shutout striking. I do believe he'll dominate the kickboxing in this fight. He'll be bigger than Ricky Glenn. And, he's fought some decent, he's fought Ian Gary up at 185. He's fought, or I'm sorry, 170. What am I saying? But he's fought the likes of, am I fucking tired? Jesus Christ. Let's pull up Mr. Song. Sing me a song, Mr. Song. Kenan Song is 21-8. Ricky Glenn is 22-8. Like the same amount of experience, right? Yeah, he fought Ian Gary at UFC 285. Of course, at welterweight. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ. Got like 4 hours of sleep, folks. Max Griffin lost to, not good. Bedoya decision's nice. The Kevin Jusset decision's not nice. That's not ideal, right? But against Ricky Glenn, I think he's got this one. He's got to be a lock. I do have another one I felt like telling you guys about, but I feel like I got to consider odds and whatnot later. I think as far as pure confidence goes, that has to be my 5. One more time for the people in the back. Gamrot, Prates, Jack Jenkins, Tom Nolan, and Kenan Song. That's what I got for you guys for my 5 most confident. Take it or fucking leave it. If you want to know what to bet on, I give that out too. I'll see you over on Telegram, folks. Appreciate you too, Yako. Thank you. All right. Motherfucker smoking cigarettes. Not me, dog. Not me. Prates back injured? No, brother. No. It's Leech. Leech had a serious back injury. That's why he's been out, guys. Leech hasn't fought in forever. When was Leech's last fight? By the way, Leech is the man. I'm a fan for sure. Leech had not fought since he fought Daniel Rodriguez in a split decision loss in 2022, September of 2022 to D-Rod. And I got big respect for D-Rod. D-Rod comes by my gym. Come see us at UFC Gym Rosemead outside of Los Angeles. All big respect to D-Rod. He does recovery with my guy, Jesus Flores. You got a little shoulder pain or something, come see Jesus. He's got you. But D-Rod just got outboxed by Kelvin Gastelum. And that was after training Muay Thai in Thailand, in Vegas. And he's getting the decision over you. Like, I think Carlos Prates is a lot smoother than that. Carlos Prates is a problem, man. So people are just learning who Carlos Prates is. That's why I feel like this fight is going to be a big party for him, man. So we're going to definitely go Prates. I don't think the odds are too crazy on that one. Yeah, 2-1 favorite. I like it. I like it for sure. Robert Tarver, Mikey, your picks helped me reach number 17 on Tapology last week, so don't overlook those picks. Let's go, Robert Tarver. I saw your card, brother. I appreciate that. Hey, man, if you feel like tailing me, go for it. I've never told a single person in my life what to bet. I'll tell you guys what my bets are. No problem. Brian Fisher, you still training at Art of Jiu-Jitsu? Fuck yeah. I'm at Colabate's morning classes. Colabate, the IBJJF brown belt world champion, now a black belt, 19 years old, and the kid coaches me in jiu-jitsu. But I'll tell you what, he's nasty with it. There should actually be a video of me rolling with Cole coming out very soon. I saw them recording for AOJ Plus, so I gave him a good show. I talked some shit to the camera, all that. Come on, we got to give him some content. So that'll be fun. So is the fight off? No. We're saying that Leech is coming back from a back injury. That's what I'm telling you. He's coming back from a back injury. Hasn't fought since he fought D-Rod forever ago. This will be, Rusty Leech. So we'll see what that looks like. You purple or brown? I'm purple myself. Look, I'm belted as a purple belt, but I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was a kid. So whatever you want to call me. In the gi, fuck, I don't know. Do I even deserve a purple belt in the gi? I don't do a lot of gi. No gi, I haven't really, I got my purple belt in the gi, but no gi, I really haven't gotten belted. I trained under Pat Curran. I've trained at King's MMA and all over the place. So Art of Jiu-Jitsu now. In my MMA fights, I always take people down and beat them up. I've been grappling. I've probably done, 50 grappling tournaments, wrestled my whole life. So I am definitely a grappler. I did ADCC this year. Kind of a rogue. Sandbag? No, I'm not trying to sandbag. If you're 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, they belt you no-gi. In a lot of other MMA no-gi programs, they're just grappling. So I'm just grappling. Haven't gone through the belt process, right? If somebody wants to throw a belt at me, which is essentially what ended up happening, that's different. Rusty Leech sounds like an Xbox username. When do we see MMA at the Olympics? Hopefully never. Kind of, do I say it? Kind of fuck the Olympics at this point. I hate saying that because I actually love the idea of the Olympics. But like, what's going on, Olympics? What's going on? Get it together, Olympics. I mean, pay the athletes. Why is all the money? Why'd they kick wrestling out? Like, why does wrestling have to do fundraisers or fucking wine and dine these folks to get them to keep wrestling in the Olympics? You guys remember when they booted wrestling from the Olympics? Fuck whatever piece of shit eliminated wrestling from the Olympics, So fuck them. Keep MMA. Let the MMA fighters get paid. This is better, all right? They make money. They're making money, okay? You're buying the pay-per-view. They make money. That's better than doing it for what? A pat on the back? Here's a gold medal. Bite it for the camera. Now go back to being a waitress. Sorry, That's what Ronda Rousey did. Ronda Rousey was a bronze medalist for the United States of America in judo, only to go back to her waitress job. Bartender? Crazy. Can somebody tell me why they have to Instagram filter these guys? Okay. I'll tell you what, they don't look like that. Why, UFC? Why? They're going to fucking punch each other in the face. We have to fake it? This is ridiculous. Enough, okay? Can we be real here? It's all right when they do the eyes thing, make them more striking, but these dudes have fucking, AI filter makeup on. I'm getting catfished by Israel Adesanya and DDP, and I'm not okay with it. It's a filtered world now. I agree, man. Energy MMA. Yes, Adrian. Energy MMA. Back in the day, I was at Energy MMA. I was a jiu-jitsu coach when I was 19 years old. So always repping Energy. I was jiu-jitsu coach over there, kickboxing coach at Title Boxing, ended up coaching at UFC gym. I mean, I've always kind of done this. My dad always told me, he said, you're never going to make a career out of this MMA thing. You'll never do it. And now it's all I do. Okay? Love this shit. This is all I fucking do. I know you guys have been bugging me for BKFC picks. I'll do it. I just been busy. I'm going to Europe soon. Got a lot of shit to get done. I'll definitely start dropping some BKFC picks. I just got to talk to BKFC because they're super sporadic with the show I host for them. I work on and off for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, so we'll see what's up. I think I'll start dropping some BKFC picks because I do I do like betting, as far as the BKFC lines go. There's just money to be made. So I know you guys like to bet, and I'll do it for the people, okay? I don't know when. Maybe when I come back from Europe. I'm going to London. I'm going to Paris. I'm going to Switzerland, Zermatt, Lauterbrunnen area. And then I'm going to Rome, Italy. So if any of you got any tips for me, let me know. My first time and maybe my last time doing a little European tour for 2 weeks. So let me know what I should be doing, folks. All right. Folks, that's all I got for you. I think this is going to be a fun card. Israel Adesanya and Dricus du Plessis. I'll touch on it really quick. Dricus du Plessis is a pressure striker with a ton of holes in his game and the heart of a lion. I think he's going to, probably walk Israel Adesanya down, and it's all about what Israel Adesanya does to respond. If he wants to just get pressed into the fence, taken down, walk down the whole fight, yeah, we're going to do 50-45 for DDP. But if we see a prime Israel Adesanya, if the strength and conditioning program pays off and he's really snapping with more power now, we could see an Israel Adesanya knockout. I believe Israel Adesanya is absolutely live to catch du Plessis. The problem is we just don't know what Izzy we're going to get. If we get the Izzy that showed up to that Sean Strickland fight, kind of over it, kind of Leon Edwards energy, then he's going to get beat up. He's going to get fucking beat up. But I don't know which Izzy we get. So you didn't see it in the most confident picks for that reason. We'll see if I'll even touch a bet on it at all. Lots of other fights to bet on this card. Pretty much every other fight is worth a touch for me. So leave that one out there for you guys. That for the main event, I think I'm going to sit with some popcorn and enjoy that shit. Israel Adesanya should KO Duplessis. Duplessis is very available to be knocked out, you know? Like, I would absolutely all day be picking Poatan to slam KO Duplessis. Duplessis is just available to be hit. His defense does not look good to me. He's always Izzy should be able to put the right hand down there and throw up the head kick like he did to Derek Brunson, bang that fadeaway left hook like he did to Rob Whitaker. There are available shots on Duplessis. Duplessis, though, I gotta give him credit. My man has got balls. He walks forward. He wants to fight. He wants it. He wants to win. And so we'll see if Izzy can match that heart. We'll see if he's really well rested. One thing I haven't said yet, and I talked about this a lot on Moneyline, so I'm surprised it didn't come out, but a lot of people don't know Israel Adesanya asked for Dricus Duplessis instead of Sean Strickland. Izzy wanted to fight Dricus Duplessis instead of Sean Strickland. So in Israel Adesanya's mind, that's got to tell me that he believes in himself against Dricus Duplessis. He likes the matchup for himself. And I can see why. I see a lot of food ready to be eaten. There's just so many shots you could put. And he's from Israel Adesanya, City Kickboxing. They're a great kickboxing gym. They do really well teaching fighters how to catch people and knock them out, how to move side to side, how to have good timing and put good combinations together and recognize threats. I mean, you got to have some confidence in City Kickboxing. They got a tough guy in Dricus Duplessis. He's going to go hard for 5 rounds. He's not going to quit. He's not Herbert Burns. All respect to Herbert Burns, but he is ready to die. And we will see if Israel Adesanya can say the same. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for coming. We got a good card top to bottom. First fight of the night's kicking off, and it's going to just be coming in hot from there on out. Enjoy yourselves. Bet responsibly, and I hope to see you guys on the Telegram. I'll start dropping picks as early as tomorrow, and I'll post my full bets on Friday after weigh-ins. If you feel like checking out my bets, thinking about tailing me, check them out. Just DM at Mike Finch Show. We'll get you into premium. Until next time, it's peace and love.